And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday knowledge for you.
EDK, everyday knowledge. What are we doing with knowledge today? What do we need the room to be? And what do I need you to be? I need you to be focused. Right, this is our 5th day of the week. This is the Friday. I've done 4 EDKs so far. I've given you 4 letters. There's one more letter in this video. When that letter pops up, put it with the other 4. Give me a 5-letter word, email it in jsingletary@theforestfederation.canvas.sch.uk. If you get the word, boom, you get the prize, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you do, brothers and sisters. Okay, we haven't done kings and queens for ages. This is our current king, this is our current monarch. What is his name? King Charles III. Now, before King Charles III, his mother was our queen. What was her name? Queen Elizabeth II. Now, before Elizabeth II, it was her father. What was his name? George VI. Now, before George VI, we had a king that wasn't in post, wasn't a king for very long because some marriagey bits and bobs. Anyway, here he is. What was his name? Yeah, that's Edward VIII. Before Edward VIII, this guy, who's that? That's George V. I hope you got that one, and we're going to do one more because we haven't done this for a while. Before George V, it was this chap. Now, when I went to school, I went to a school called Springwood High School, and a school just down the road was named after this king. Who's it? That's King Edward VII. The school was called Kes. We called it Kes, King Edward VII. Called it Kes. Fascinating fact. See you next time on EDK.
And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday knowledge for you. And we are learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, learning to remember things worth remembering, everyday